Hello everyone, this is Amir Faiz from WBGear.com, and today in this video I'm going to show you how you can add a sitemap to your website and how to submit it on Google Search Console. So basically every WordPress website or any website requires a sitemap, and there are two ways to generate a sitemap. That one is automatically, if you are on WordPress, you can generate it using a third party plugin like any search engine optimization plugin, like you use Yoast, Rank Math, or WP SEO. There are a lot of plugins that can help you generate the sitemap for your website. And already I have described what is a sitemap and what are the benefits of having a sitemap on your website. So without wasting any time, let's learn how to generate a sitemap for your website. So I'm going to show you the easiest way uh, using a plugin. So there is in this video I'm going to cover three types of sitemap that we can use to generate a sitemap. Three plugins, three type of plugins generate the sitemap for your website. The one is very popular, that is Yoast SEO, and we're gonna install it. Just click on add new plugin and search for the Yoast SEO. Install it. Please don't forget to subscribe the YouTube channel if you like this video, and you can also subscribe to our WordPress website, where I'm going to publish a few posts regarding to the WordPress to make it easy for you. And activate the plugin. It is installed now, and we just need to click on activate. And when it is activated, all you need, yeah, you can see that there is SEO in the left panel of the dashboard. As you can see, I just need to click on SEO and general. So as you can see, this is the Yoast SEO generals setting. And what we need to click on features tab, and there you will see XML sitemaps. It is by default activated, and if you would like to see what is the sitemap URL, you just need to click on that question mark and then see the sitemap. So this is the sitemap for this website, which is generated by using Yoast SEO. As you can see, in this sitemap there are post, pages, landing page, category, author, and we can we can configure our sitemap using the Yoast SEO settings, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. So let's get back to the dashboard, WordPress dashboard, then go to the search appearance. And on search appearance, you can as we would like to exclude like taxonomies, so we go to the taxonomies, and then we can as you can see, there is show categories and search results. If I click on off, and then like I just need to click on save changes. Similarly, if I would like to remove author archives from the sitemap, I just click on archives, and then author archives. I disable the author archives, and I'm going to disable the date archives as well, and then click on save changes, and we will going to reload the sitemap. And you can see that there are the post sitemap, page sitemap, and landing pages are there. So this is how you configure. You tell Google to check out the sitemap before indexing, before the crawling your website, and Google will crawl only the posts and pages and landing page from this website. So this is how you set up your sitemap for the website and configure it using yours. Now let's get to Rank Math. I'm going to show you how to configure and how to install and activate the Rank Math plugin, and then configure your sitemap. So I'm going to deactivate the Yoast SEO. Click on add new, then the Rank Math. Just install it. you can get the sitemap using all-in-one SEO. As you can see on the right side, that is also an SEO plugin that you could use, and it will also help you generate the sitemap for your website. I'm going to show you three ways. One is done with Yoast SEO, the second is Rank Math, and the third one will be a dedicated plugin for the sitemap only. So I'm just skipping all this. Go to return to dashboard. You can set it up as per your requirements, and if you go down, you will see there is the sitemap. Just it is enabled, it is by default enabled. I will click on settings, and as you can see, this is the sitemap settings, and the URL for the sitemap is at the top. I just click on it, and this is the sitemap that is generated by using Rank Math. That was by Yoast. This is by Rank Math plugin, and as you can see, there is post, pages, category in the sitemap. I can exclude whatever I would like to exclude using, like I clicked on post, I can exclude post. I can click on page, I can exclude pages, and then I click save changes. I will reload the page, and as you can see, the sitemap only contains one URL, that is my category, and it will tell Google to only crawl these pages, these categories from my website, and do not touch, to just avoid the posts and pages from the website. So this is how you tell Google bots what to crawl and what not to crawl from from a website if you use sitemap feature. Sitemap basically are and enhance your SEO, the crawlability, and other bots from Google. You can also submit this to the Bing and Yahoo webmaster using the webmaster tool services, and you can tell what to crawl, and to those bots that you don't want to crawl the categories, author archives. You just need to configure your sitemap, and they will be able to access your website and crawl it easily. So the third one is I'm gonna show you another way, that is not using any SEO plugin, but a dedicated sitemap generator. That is, you just need to search for the sitemap. Sorry, just click on add new, and then search for the sitemap. As you can see, the first one, XML sitemap. This is a dedicated sitemap plugin. You just need to install it. Click on activate, and you just need to go to the tools, settings. Sorry, you have to go to the setting and then click on XML sitemap. So this is where you configure this sitemap. There are a few options like notify Google about update on your website, notify Bing, add sitemap URL to the virtual robots.txt. Basically, there are a few advanced features in this sitemap, because this is a dedicated tool for the sitemap generation and its configuration, and you can exclude or include whatever you would like to be there in your sitemap. Like I just scroll down, and there is a section that is sitemap content, and you can exclude, you can include home page, include posts, include static pages, and whatever you would like to include in your website sitemap. So this is how you configure the sitemap for your website using I have showed you the three method to generate the sitemap. If you are using Yoast already, you can check your sitemap, you can configure it. If you are using Rank Math, you can just check it and configure it. And if you would like a dedicated plugin and a few more features like the above, you have already read that notify Google about the changes, notify Bing, add sitemap, and a few guides are there in the right side, like sitemap resources. You can check it out. This is a dedicated plugin with a few additional features. So this is how you generate a sitemap. I'm gonna show you how to add sitemap on Google Search Console. Alright, just log into your Google Search Console account, and choose the property that for which you would like to add the sitemap to the Google Search Console. And as you can see in the left panel, there is an option for the sitemap. Just click on sitemaps, and you will see this add a new sitemap. You just need to copy the sitemap URL properly and add it and click on submit. Sitemap submitted successfully. Couldn't fetch. As you can see, there is the status showing that it is unable to fetch. But if you reload it, if you check it again, now the status is successful. You just need to reload the page and it will show the successful status. If it doesn't show the success status, then you just need to check your sitemap URL again. So this is how you add sitemap to the Search Console, and Google will now consider that sitemap URL to crawl the website, to index the pages URLs you have included in the sitemap. So this is how you use the sitemap feature for the WordPress website. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe the channel, and do not forget to visit the website as well. If you need any technical support, then you can just drop us an email, and we will be going to connect with you within a few hours, or as soon as possible. So no need to worry about any technical stuff you might be facing issues with, and we will definitely gonna help you with that. Hope you like this video. See you soon. Bye bye.